I'm Sarah Stonecipher, and this is my channel where we talk all things brick and mortar retail. So you've got a dream to open up a boutique. You've written your business plan. Now you need to figure out how you're gonna pay for it. Today, we're gonna dive into 3 ways to acquire the funds to make your dream store a reality.
Have you ever dreamed of opening your own clothing store? Would you love to be a larger part of your local community? Or maybe you already have an online shop but want to take the leap into a physical location. Well, join me as I pull back the curtain on all things brick and mortar. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on how to grow and thrive in your own retail storefront.
Now, little backstory. When I opened my store when I was 24, I did it because I was working a day job and I waited tables at night and on the weekends. I saved up my money for years and then I used all of that savings to open my store. Now, if that is not something that is possible for you, let's get into how you can go to a bank or other big financial establishments and fund this thing now. All right. Tip 1, loans. Now, going to a bank and getting a loan can be super scary, but there's 2 types of loans that are gonna be options for you. The first is gonna be an SBA loan. That's a small business loan, and it's one that is done through your local bank, but backed by the federal government. So this is gonna have a ton of paperwork involved in it. Let's be honest, it's the government, right? But it's gonna have the lowest interest rate going forward, and it will also be a lower down payment. Yes, a down payment. You have to put a down payment towards a business loan, so know that up front. Now, if you do a traditional loan, it will be less paperwork, again, through your local bank, but it's gonna have a little bit of a higher interest rate and a little bit higher down payment. One place to start is the bank that you're currently banking with. They already know you, so go on in. There's always someone at your local bank that you can talk to, even if it's just a conversation to get the ball rolling. They will make it super easy to apply and walk you through the entire process. Now, having said that, I went through 6 different banks when I opened my second location a couple of years ago. Do not be discouraged if your first bank that you talk to isn't giving loans out at that time, or you are not qualified through that bank. There's all sorts of reasons why a local bank won't give a small business loan. Do not be discouraged. Take your business plan and just start going around town and talking to banks. It's not as scary as it seems. There are people that do this all day, every day. You can do it too. The second way to acquire funds is either through bringing on a partner or bringing on investors. Now, a lot of people do this. It is very, very common to have a partner in business or find somebody who doesn't necessarily want to be a partner in the day-to-day, but they want to invest, be an investment partner. But just know going forward, if you decide to go in this direction, you will be giving up ownership. You'll be giving up a portion of your ownership in order for them to come in and initially fund your business and your dream. If you decide to go in this direction, you must talk to a lawyer. Do not sign a contract without having legal representation, and there's tons of places, LegalZoom, all sorts of places online or in your local community, but there are so many business stories that I hear of where the business is dissolved, like not even, okay, 2 people aren't really getting along, no, like dissolved, the whole thing goes, kaput because of a partnership dispute. If you lay the groundwork initially, it protects all parties involved, not just you, and you won't get into a pickle later on. The third way to acquire funds is through a credit card. Now, I would not recommend doing this, but it is an option that some people use. If you do the credit card option, some downsides are you're not going to get nearly as much money as if you would the other 2 options. Also, interest rates are going to be way higher if you do the credit card route. So just know going forward, this is probably not the best option. If it is your only option, just know that that money is going to be looming over you because guess what? The credit cards want their money back ASAP. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I would love to hear your questions. I love to interact with you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.